During last week, a lot of tech YouTubers and tech people in general got their hands on the Pixel 6. Obviously, I wasn't one of them because if you don't subscribe and I don't get enough followers, I will never be that person. So make sure to subscribe so you can help us grow. Maybe in the future, we can go ahead and have that Pixel beforehand and be able to give you all the details that obviously the company gives us regarding that device. In this video, I'm going to tell you the little information that they provided, what that information is, and obviously, as always, at the end, I will give you my opinion. Let's get to it. Okay, let's start talking about the most important thing of Google and the Pixel, and it's the cameras. Yes, we can say as iPhone users that Google has better cameras than iPhones. It's allowed, guys. You guys can go ahead and say it. If you're an Apple lover and you think that Google Pixel takes better pictures, it's okay to say it, so you can go right ahead and say that. They will have further improvements to both cameras, photos, and video. So we should expect in the video part, they're not really that good. So we're expecting to see big changes in the case of video, but they've always been known for taking, in my opinion, the best pictures. So that is apparently going to get better with bigger apertures on the cameras for both better capture of light in low light and in bright settings. And also, it will bring a 4 times zoom telephoto lens. So that is also very, very nice upgrade. The cameras now will be sequentially, as you can see in the images, instead of being in a square on either the left or the right hand side. It will now go across the entire device at the top of the entire device. That's actually a welcome upgrade since most of the times if you have your phone on your table and you don't have a case and you try to touch it, it'll start moving back and forth. So hopefully that will fix that issue, and it'll actually be a little bit like in a miniature kickstand, so you can see the image better in the case of you looking at information. The other things, other announcements that they made is that it's going to bring two models: the Pixel 6, which is going to be a 6.4-inch display. Yes, when I said pixel, I tried to say 6.4, so I mixed those and I said pixel. Anyways, the other one is going to be the Pixel 6 Pro, which is going to be 6.7 inches. I'm actually, the Pro is probably the one, if I'm going to get one, the one I would get. I'll tell you the reasons in a little bit. But I am really starting to get tired about everybody putting Pro on everything that's just larger or something like that. They nagged a lot when Apple did it, when they started calling their phones Pro, when there really was not that much of a difference between the regulars and the other ones. The same thing with the iPads, the AirPods, etc. But now apparently instead of complaining about it and not doing it, everybody decided to get on the same bandwagon. So anyways, moving on. The 6.7-inch display will have 120 hertz refresh rate, so that is obviously the reason why if I would get one, it would be that particular one. The other thing would be Google system on a chip. The Google system on a chip, obviously we don't have any details regarding speeds, etc. But we do have a name, and that name is Tensor. So we'll have to wait and see if it's good, the same, or what is expected is that it will obviously be better than whatever Qualcomm Snapdragon was being used before. Obviously, there would not be a reason for an upgrade otherwise. Anyways, aside from that, there's not a lot of information, no prices, nothing like that. Everything has to be a wait and see for us to be able to determine if it would be a good price, if they will actually lower it. It's nice to see, though, that Google is getting back into the flagship phone business. After, for the last couple of years kind of being out of it, they had, the Pixel 5 and the Pixel 4, but they were not really flagship phones per se. They decided apparently that they were going to finally dig back in to the flagship business and make their flagship phone. We'll just have to wait and see, obviously, the prices to see what they come up with. But the future looks promising for Google. And if the iPhone doesn't come with everything that I want it to have, yes, I'm going to say this. I am going to say this. This is the phone that I would like. The only other thing that, might not be that nice to me, or that I didn't really like that much, is that, the difference between the Pro and the regular Pixel 6, the size difference is not that much. One is 6.7, the other one is 6.4. But maybe that means that they will have a Pixel 6a coming up in the works. Who knows? Maybe. We'll just have to wait and see. Go ahead and subscribe so you can be, we can let you know if something like that happens. If you like this video, please hit the like button right below me, and obviously subscribe. It's free. Go ahead and do it so you can help us grow. Maybe in the future we'll be able to have those phones so we can review them for you. Remember, we're available on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and obviously YouTube at JR Abrams Tech, so you can stay up to date with the latest news or rumors about tech. Until next time.